Hello music managers, in this video I want to tell you how to protect your music and proof to the distributor, streaming service or any other party that it belongs to you. These proofs can be useful if your music has been stolen or you got a false strike from a streaming service. Those can help you resolve disputes and court cases. But more often distributors ask for proofs of ownership when you download your music to their platform. So what kind of proof can we provide? The first step is a license agreement with all the music recording process participants. This can be agreements with a music producer or beatmaker, an agreement with a performer, an agreement with a co-author and the session musicians. The second type of proof is the license for samples used in the track. It's clear that you can only provide those licenses if you actually purchased the samples or was able to clear rights of those samples. If it's impossible to buy or clear the rights, you might get in trouble at some point. You may not be able to release your music or even go to court. If you order a music production or an exclusive beat, I strongly recommend you to ask the beatmaker or music producer for a list of the used samples and for their license copies. The third type of proof is a video of your project in a sequencer. Distributors request this quite often. In this video you need to show the screen, play the audio while turning the tracks on and off. Making it is not a big deal if you've written the entire thing yourself. If you order the beat or a music production from someone else, it might be worth getting such a video in advance. There are cases when the sequencer screencast is not enough and more evidence is necessary. This can happen even if you made the entire track by yourself. There are another kind of proofs for this situation. The fourth type is an agreement with a collective management organization or performance rights organization. Sometimes it can also be used as a proof. This agreement or the agreement attachment should include name of your track. And the last option on my list is proving the first track publication, time and date. Put it simple, you need to prove that you are the first one to own the file. In order to do this, you need to fix somehow the date and time of creation of track, authors' ideas or lyrics. In this regard, lawyers advise to send yourself the file by email. This email will contain the date and time, which can serve as evidence in disputable situations. But here's a question. Can you be sure that the screenshot from your inbox will work? It's hard to tell. The point is that the distributor won't be able to verify the attached screenshot. Therefore, it's much more reliable to write a file or the information about a file in the blockchain. This will be the proof of time and date. An important point is that the record in the blockchain cannot be changed. What was written there will remain there in its original form. There is a number of platforms that deal with blockchain-based copyright. One of these services is Mytitle. It is used to record the file data into the blockchain and then get a certificate with the upload date, the owner's personal data, and the blockchain block address, where the information about the transaction was recorded. The music file itself is not recorded into the blockchain, but stored in the cloud storage of this service. So how can a distributor check the fact that the certificate is issued for this specific file? The special feature of this particular service is that the file can be checked directly on their website. How does it work? You upload a file for verification, and the site compares the digital signature of the file in the certificate and in the uploaded file. This is how it verifies its identity. Mytitle is also pretty cheap. It costs only $5 to upload one file, and it will be stored in the cloud for 10 years. It also gets cheaper the more credits you buy. So, shall we try and get a certificate? Let's start with uploading our file. We go to the folder with the album and select the track Final. Now we need to enter our personal data. You can choose not to enter it, neither the ID or the address are obligatory to fill in. However, it will help you to confirm the ownership of the file. Further on, it says that your personal data will be only added to the hash. The data will only be seen on the certificate. This means that third parties will not be able to obtain your personal data. So we choose the type of identity document here. I go for the passport one, enter the passport number and the expiration date. Then the address. We choose a country. Then we enter the city and the postal code. Now we specify the address itself and click to confirm. Now we're on the page with our certified projects. Here at the top of the screen you can see 0 credits. Each uploaded file takes 1 credit. As I said previously, 1 credit costs about $5, but if you buy a lot of credits in one go, you get a discount. Now let's look at the details of what we just uploaded. The name is file, the owner is Mikhail Mazanov, that's me, that's right. Document security type certified. Status, the service is waiting for this blockchain network transaction to be confirmed. Then we have the file date and size. While we wait for the transaction to be confirmed, let's test how file verification works. Here we get a public link. Anyone can use it to check that the file belongs to us. Let's paste the link into the browser. It brings us to the same page, that means that the link is public. Let's read how it works. Each document stamped with Mytitle has its own digital signature based on file's content. When you select a file for comparison, its signature is calculated in the browser. If the signature is the same as the signature of the certified document, this confirms that the file you have selected is identical to the one uploaded by the owner. The signature of the file you select is computed on your device. The file is never transferred over the internet. Only the content of the file matters. Therefore, the file can have different names. Okay, let's give it a try. I click select file and choose the track. Mytitle says this is the same file. Great. Now let's have a look at the details once again. The status has changed, successfully committed into blockchain network. By the way, Mytitle uses Litecoin blockchain. The whole thing took us a couple of minutes. So let's download the certificate. We open our PDF certificate of holding of digital file. Here's all the data that we entered: passport number, address, and so on. The file confirmation link is in the blue field. That's the link that we've already tested. Transaction data is highlighted gray. Mytitle creates a digital signature of your file and stores it in the blockchain. This is confirmed by a stamp connected to the time the file was stored. You can check the transaction data on the one of Block Explorer's sites. In order to do this, you need to copy the blockchain transaction hash and paste it into the search bar. It will take you to the page of the block with the information about the creation time and date. Mytitle website allows you to certify any digital content, not just audio files. That's why service is used not only by musicians, but also by designers, writers, developers, and so on. So, we have sorted out what types of music ownership proofs there are. It's up to you which one to use. That's all I wanted to tell you today. I hope the video was helpful. I am Mikhail Mazanov and you are on the Misha's Tips channel. I talk about music management here. See you in the next video. Bye!